went through our tools for finding venues. I want to show you that. You know, we used a little bit of Indie on the Move. We could have gone to Reverb Nation. So we'll open it up right now. So we used, you use Safari or Google, obviously. Use Facebook to find venues. We used Indie on the Move to find what we were looking for. But this is another way as well. This whole, let's see here, tools. So we'll go down to their gig finder and we'll do find a venue. So we're going to change the location here to, remember we were having a little bit of problems with Las Cruces. So let's see what Las Cruces has. And it shows you who just performed there. Let's see if this opens up. Okay, El Patio Bar. It's, are we really? Oh my God. And then you do have to sign up. I'm just talking about as far as getting the information, I guess. You can use them. You don't have to pay them. We found out who the Game Sports Bar is, and it says, book this venue. But we already have their email. You know what I mean? Like, we already got that, so we don't need this. However, they do have Facebook. So let me take a look, see what they're about. Ghetto Blaster, that's probably DJ. Dance party, yeah. You're taking a chance to see if that will work. That's why we put extras on there. But that's something you can use, and that's how we're gonna find, venues. Now, artist searches are a little bit different. You're gonna obviously use Google, but Reverb Nation is probably better for artists than it is for venues, but you can still do that. So yeah, you can use that. Obviously, Indie on the Move, you can post shows up and you'll get responses back. People will contact you about that. So, and you can also find other artists. If they're on Indie on the Move, they are searching. They're trying to get out there and perform. So that's people you do want to work with. SoundCloud is, it's cool. BandLab is cool. I wouldn't say that they're top of the list for me because they're so dedicated to the creation of music more than the implementation of music. So they care more about how many songs you put up other than putting you in position for your career, like building you things. I'm sure if you pay them, they'll do it. Facebook is good to find artists at. I think after you found them in a database, you should utilize Facebook. That's what I think. I think you should just make Facebook part of your exercise. I wouldn't search on Facebook because you can't find anything. A lot of these rappers don't know how to market themselves, so they haven't even figured it out. BandLab, I think that if you run into people who are on BandLab who are like serious about every other part of the game, rather than just recording, then you'd be in good shape because it's a huge community. Bandmix, they do have a pay thing, but their algorithm for like what they tolerate is really, really high. So you can put your phone number, you can like type it Craigslist style, like some letters, some numbers, or do your email with a spell out dot instead of dot and try to connect with somebody. And there's people on there that their profiles are already like that. So if you see a band, you see an artist you want to work with in that area, take a look at their profile. Maybe they've figured out how to outsmart that algorithm like others have, right? If they haven't done it, I don't know if you want to mess with somebody that's stupid who doesn't know how to follow the trend to succeed. I want to make a comment about shows themselves. That's more along the lines of planning it up. So as far as a venue goes, when you're dealing with the venues, you have to think about what you need from venues. That's what you need to do. You need to understand what it is you're trying to get from them. So I do have the inside of our goodies for the membership is email templates. You can message venue owners and the booking managers and put your best foot forward, and we'll also show a little bit about the EPKs. The thing that you really want to know from them, right, is you have to know what the venue is. So I didn't put that in this list, right? But we're going to do this here. You do need to get a photo from them. Now, you don't have to ask them for a photo. You can just go to their websites, get their photo, which is hopefully a logo, right? If it's not a logo, just try, right? If you find a logo that's not transparent, that's not clean for you, we'll get into that. You just need the logo. So just let's get it, right? Let's find the logos for these venues. So that's what what we're going to do now. We're going to create a folder. You see here, I put down a little bit of these resources. You just open a folder. You know, in order to open a folder, we're going to do this real quick. So what we're looking for again is venues, right? So we're going to go in and look at the venues we need to look at. Here we go. Venues. Venues and colleges. New Mexico, Albuquerque. Let's just, use it as an example there. I don't want to go 25 miles from there, so we'll do 10. I'm going to keep this easy. So Launchpad, right? We wanted to take a look at Launchpad. Let's take a look at they don't have a photo. They just had their logo up. You should be able to, let's see what happens when we open this image. Yeah, all right, fine. I'm gonna save it as touring master folder. Resources, venues. So that's one, that's fine. We can do that. Let's also look at their website and see if there's anything that they have like this. So let's open that link. And that's open a link. Let's open the image. It won't let us open the image. All right. There's this logo like this. Let's take a look at their Facebook. Like I said, you're going through a few things and then you're getting where you need to go. Save the image as Launchpad logo 2. That's how simple that is. And it's not really that good of a, let's see if there's any other pictures there. Media. They got their photos and videos, and no, they don't. Unless it's taking too long. Like, just go to our Instagram. Just go to our Facebook. These are the people that are coming to the Launchpad. They got videos. It just helps to have videos, of course. And your video can be gritty. It doesn't have to be the top of the top. Here are other venues now in Albuquerque to take a look at. Just wanted to show you what that was. So we looked at Launchpad to see if there are other venues where logos kind of can be adjusted. And sometimes, we'll look at this Sunshine Theater, right? We'll do this real quick. And we're not using the Sunshine Theater, right? Like it's not us. We're going to take that. Now that's the type of thing that we need from the venue, their logo. The second thing that you want to talk about is make sure that you get that hold. You at least need a hold on that date where they say, yeah, let us know. So like pending 2 weeks or something, tell them, give me 10 business days and I'll get back to you and I'll let you know if we could start talking about locking this date in. But can you just pencil me in? I don't need you to put a pen, just pencil. And if it doesn't work out, you can erase it and the day's open again. It's basically like that, right? Your first email should be very professional, very courteous, very polite, but you're not begging anybody to do anything. You're in business just like they're in business. So you're telling them, you're saying, this is what I need to be, this is what we're doing here, but you also need to come correct. You need to have things in place. Press kit videos, understanding what the lineup is going to be, all that stuff. The more you know, the better, right? I remember that the more you know, the more you know. Anyway, make sure you have the location right because you want to plan your route with like the most gas efficient. Literally, we're not playing this game. You know what I'm saying? We're looking at sound and stage requirements, right? We saw a couple of the other venues that were like, we don't do it. We don't do sound for y'all. We, bring your own PA, bring your own mic. Sometimes with that type of stuff, you want to know if the stage is, and you can find these things out. Some venues, if they take it seriously, they've got their specs, they got their equipment listed. They have this done, right? But if you have to ask them for it, don't be afraid to. Just make sure you exhaust every opportunity. Don't ask them something that you could have found on their website. So I'm doing all this and showing you, I'm in the same club, I'm doing this all in one day, but we're walking through it. To get it done, you may need to take a couple days to complete the task. That is if you're doing this alongside of me. So when you make that initial contact with them, whether it's a phone call, whatever, you ask them about their artwork. And do you have a logo that we can use for the artwork, for them, whatever? And do you guys do your own promotion? You want some particular technical info that we have to deal with. You don't want to be caught off guard for something that you could have done better. So you got to find out if they'll allow you to stream the event. You get a camera or you set up your tablet or phone and stream the event, or your laptop if you have a webcam. And I mean, if there's 2 of you or 3 of you and somebody's doing like work, the other one's performing or whatever. Like I said, when you have a band, one or two guys that are not in the band, they travel with. So, I mean, look, you can travel by yourself. All those costs become more expensive, obviously. So, yeah, will they allow you to stream that event? And will they allow you to plug into their internet for that? You can talk about Wi-Fi. I'm not a big fan of using Wi-Fi somewhere that's not mine. And it's not even like a conspiracy theory thing. It's just not reliable, right? If you want to stream your event to potential fans or to the people so that they, even if you're humble bragging, even if you're doing this like, look at me, everybody, I'm touring, even if that's all there is to that stream, that's just what you wanted to do, is just like flex. You still want it to be hardwired to the internet. That's all there is to it. You know what I'm saying? You want that hardline connection so that you don't have any interruptions in the stream. Because what's the point of you seeming like you big time and then in the middle of your set, the live freezes up. You just exposed yourself. You know what I mean? It's not about your square. So yeah, we went through all the venue stuff that we needed to go through. I want to make sure. Let me just double check what I see here. But I want you to look at these again real quick, Make sure that you get that photo. Any photo of the venue or the logo. Understand what the booking date is so that you can start creating what you need to create for, so they can see it. They can start feeling locked into it as well. Just where on the tour it is. Is it the first show, third show, whatever? That's for your own personal stuff. You need that though. So when you create your itinerary, you're putting your stuff in the right spot, because you're going to need your day sheets, whatever sound requirements they have or that you need, any stage requirements, just stage specs, and then that technical info, like will they allow you to stream, will they allow you to use Wi-Fi, or will it hopefully be the Ethernet? Hey, another technical thing is, are we going to do a drink split at the door, or do I just take door and you take bar? And can we work out a deal where there's a drink special when I'm there? I have a drink recipe and we can use that. It's like kind of an identifier, right? That's how I do it. I have a drink recipe that I bring with me to shows when I tour, not just like a one-off show or anything like that. But if I'm touring, I want the experience to go from the music lover all the way to the venue owner. Like, wow, this guy really put it together, and you're bringing me back next time I ask anyway. So that's that for that. Next, we're gonna go and take a look at the rappers. Oh, the rappers. The rappers.